Hello, thanks for joining us again on the channel. Okay, yes, we've reviewed a lot of these. Too many probably, but trust me, this one stands out. It caught me off guard, in a good way. Before we get started, there's a special discount if you're interested. The link is in the description and also in the top comment. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer found that this high-end gaming router had a bit of a rocky start. When it was first released, our client notes that it felt like an unfinished product, with buggy software and some performance issues that made it inferior to even older models, especially for devices using Wi-Fi 6 and 6E. However, after a series of hardware revisions and consistent firmware updates over time, this device has slowly transformed into the powerhouse it was meant to be. Our reviewer feels it has finally matured and lives up to its initial promises. The build quality is exactly what you would expect from a top-tier piece of equipment, with an aggressive, futuristic design that some might love and others might hate. It is packed with high-speed ports, including multiple 10G and 5G connections, making it ready for the fastest internet plans available. Performance-wise, it now delivers on its Wi-Fi 7 potential, offering smoking fast speeds, though our client points out that these incredible speeds are realistically only achievable at a fairly short range within the same room. More importantly, the earlier performance issues with Wi-Fi 6 and 6E have been completely ironed out. This client specifically highlights the flawless experience with wireless VR, achieving high-fidelity streaming without a cable, something that wasn't possible with the initial versions. Beyond the headline speeds, this router provides excellent coverage on the older 5 GHz and 4 GHz bands, penetrating multiple walls with strong, stable signals for all connected devices. The software is stacked with features, from powerful gaming-centric tools that can help optimize ping to robust security and parental controls offered without a subscription. While the initial setup process has a minor annoyance of requiring an internet connection to begin, the overall experience is now incredibly solid, making this a top-performing router for those who need cutting-edge speed and features.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer set up a home network using 2 of these gaming routers, connected with a high-speed 10 GB wired backhaul. They report that while the core LAN and WAN performance is fantastic, the experience is hampered by several software-related features that don't work as advertised, though these are issues that could potentially be fixed with future updates. Our reviewer, a longtime user of this brand's networking gear, was blown away by the 5 GHz Wi-Fi performance. For the first time ever in their home, wireless devices were achieving speeds that kept up with their 1 GB wired connections. This impressive result prompted the purchase of a second unit to create a seamless mesh system. The setup process for the 2 nodes was a breeze, and now the user enjoys consistent, top-tier wireless speeds throughout their entire house. They also appreciated the built-in security options that don't require a subscription, and found the gaming optimization interface to be user-friendly and effective, providing a palpable performance boost during gameplay. However, the client encountered some significant software frustrations. A major issue arose during an internet service outage, where the router's interface actively blocked access to the modem, an unacceptable problem they had never experienced with any other device. Furthermore, some features are simply broken. Enabling the guest network proved highly unstable, eventually causing all Wi-Fi clients to be unable to connect until the router was rebooted from a wired computer. Even with that feature disabled, the user experienced a couple of random complete Wi-Fi dropouts over a few months, again requiring a full reboot to fix. Ultimately, when this device works, it is brilliant. The hardware delivers top-tier speed and coverage, but the user feels the experience is held back by these critical software flaws.
Awesome. Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer, a longtime user of a specific brand of routers, shared their experience upgrading to this new router. Having used previous models from the same company and preferring a particular aftermarket firmware, this client has high expectations for network devices. The purchase was for a used version to save some money, which came with its own set of minor annoyances. The main issue was the packaging, or lack thereof. It arrived in its original box, which our reviewer felt was a security risk, as it advertised the contents to anyone handling the package. Setting up this router proved to be a bit of a challenge. Initially, a hard reset failed and the default login credentials didn't work, suggesting the previous owner hadn't cleared their settings. The included documentation was also incomplete, with only a Spanish quick start guide provided. After resorting to the reset button, the reviewer finally gained access and proceeded to flash the router with their preferred firmware. While the device functions as expected, this client cautioned potential buyers about its size. It's significantly larger than previous models and isn't designed for wall or ceiling mounting without aftermarket accessories. Heat dissipation might also be a concern with ceiling mounting. They also expressed reservations about using remote management features, citing security concerns. However, this router is described as future-proof, with the ability to handle newer cable internet standards. Currently, the reviewer is utilizing the 2.5G ports, but plans to upgrade to the 10G ports in the future.
If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Got thoughts or questions? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.